Welcome back to My Trick Media. Today we're going to do a bracket, and the bracket is going to consist of movies, shows, and video games.
So it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
I don't know if everything's included. Like, obviously
We
not.
don't know what's on here.
Yeah, there's kind of like a hodgepodge of shit, so we'll see. Anyways, to get it started, for the first one, we have The Empire Strikes Back versus Visions. This one's nowhere close.
I feel like this is a toughie.
No, it's not.
It's a real toughie, man. Real tough. I think this is specifically Vision's, like, the first set of them, too.
It's probably season 1.
That makes it tougher.
Tougher is a strong word.
All right, it's Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Ooh, this
Dude,
is like
this one's so easy.
this is like all-time debate for people.
Rogue One versus Revenge of the Sith. I don't love this movie whatsoever.
Yeah.
I honestly,
I saw
if you tell me that your favorite Star Wars movie is Rogue One, you are instantly telling me, hey, I don't watch Star Wars.
I don't like Star Wars.
Not necessarily that you don't like, but I don't watch it.
Yeah. I saw podcast the other day where this guy, he glazes Andor, and he's like, I watched Rogue One the first time. I gave it a 2 out of 10. And he's like, me watching Andor made this movie significantly better. He's like, outside the last 20 minutes,
It fucking sucks.
the movie's
I
so
do-
slow and
like,
boring.
dude, they wanted this main character, and so many people talk so highly of, like, Jin.
Mm-hmm.
I could give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, the best part of that movie is 2 seconds of Darth Vader.
Anyways, he gave it a 2 out of 10 before Andor, and after Andor, gave it a 6 out of 10. Because Andor enhanced the movie.
Andor
that
made me feel
significantly.
worse about it.
About the movie.
Because Andor was so much better. Why the
Yeah.
fuck was the main point of this movie her when it could have been Cassian?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not even fucking talking. It's Revenge of the Sith. If you don't know that by now between us, you're not watching.
Okay.
Holy
so
shit.
the next
Star
one-
Wars Battlefront, the original, versus Star Wars The Last Jedi. I don't think I've ever played this
yeah, I was
game.
about to
I
ask.
played Battlefront 2, like the original one. I don't think I ever played this game.
I think I've played it.
And I
like-
somehow still know that it's better.
I think I played it once, and it was last year. So
Well, okay, so I've never played it when it original, and it's I have the PC version of it,
Right.
but like, because they did like a weird deluxe bundle where you got the first and the second one.
whatever. What systems were out when this came out?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't either.
PS1, PS2.
I feel like
This might have been on like a fucking Genesis. No.
I feel like maybe it was the second one that I played then, because I feel like I played it on the 360, which I don't even know if this game would have been
There's
on the
no
360.
way. 2 might have been.
Right. I might not have.
This
played
might
the
have been
game.
on the PS1 and the Xbox. Like the Xbox.
Well, I have it downloaded on my PC. You have it downloaded on your PC, so I guess it's better than The Last Jedi. Because
Original Battlefront release. September 21st, 2004. So, Microsoft Windows, PS2, original Xbox. In mobile phones. That's crazy, but... So, I was 1. I wasn't even 1. And you were 3. It's still fucking better than this dog shit movie. Honestly, you know what's crazy? I think the worst movie of the first 9 is the 9th one. This is the most disappointing movie.
yeah, for sure.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
A game we have never even played.
Oh shit.
You're losing.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, the original, the Wii version. And DS, whatever. And then Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I don't give a fuck. That's a good game. This Lego Star Wars game might be the best Star Wars game ever.
I feel like if we had Jedi Fallen Order with the gameplay and Jedi Survivor, I think it beats that game. But the nostalgia from the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga game, I mean, I remember playing that shit on the Wii, dude. Like,
We had every character but 2. Everything done in the game besides 2 characters. We needed Force Ghost Yoda and Force Ghost Obi-Wan.
I think I could go either way here, to be honest, but
And I'm going one way.
the Complete Saga has a nostalgia to it that Fallen Order just doesn't have.
I think I'd still enjoy that game more than that game. Partly due to it's on the Wii. The Wii is, if not the best console ever made.
I've tried to play it like with a controller, and I hate playing it with a controller.
No, dude, you need the lightsaber in your little Joy-Con. That's the fact that it was almost like motion capture is just what makes it so fun.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I could go either way. I'm okay with it.
Going my way. This is a game I never played in a show I've never seen, so I could give a fuck.
I think I've played it. It's the Star Wars, the Revenge of the Sith, the Lego Star Wars game. Versus...
Is that what it is? Because it just says Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if that. I don't even know what this game is. Like, I've seen it. But I don't know what it is.
We have it for the Wii.
We don't live together. And then the other one's Star Wars Resistance, which I've never seen and probably will never see.
I've played the Lego Star Wars game, so I guess that just trumps it because of that.
Okay. Works with me.
Okay, we have the... Oh, wait. Is that the Clone Wars? Or
That says in theaters.
That's the movie. That's the movie.
I really want to be sure. Yeah.
What the hell is that first round matchup? If that's what that's bullshit.
Yo, that's crazy. Stop looking ahead. That says in theaters. It has to be a movie.
So it's the Clone Wars movie versus the Force Awakens, or the Force Awakens, the Force Unleashed 2. I don't remember this game as much as the first one.
No, this game was fire.
I
remember playing 2 more.
I think I liked the first one better.
I think it's better, but I think I liked 2. I played it a lot.
I mean, the Clone Wars.
Put it on the fucking PSP.
Listen, so the Clone Wars movie itself is ass. When you combine it with the rest of the arc that's just scattered throughout the Clone Wars, it's not a bad arc.
It's ass, though.
It's not a bad arc at all.
For that being like an hour and 30 minutes, it's fucking insanely
It's not
long.
bad, but it's not the...
I think The Force Unleashed 2 is better.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, but...
I think the whole arc is good. The movie itself sucks, which is what sets it back. Okay, not...
Whoa, wait, what?
That's an individual season.
Hold on. We have to, like... No. Okay, so it's not fucked. Maybe this was just made in season 5. I don't think anything else is up here.
You could just count it as the whole series.
I can't even see what that is.
Well, it looks live action. It looks like Han was in that picture. We'll just count it as the full seasons. Or the full shows. So we have...
Clone Wars versus Rebels. Fuck these people. Especially because all these fucking Game v Game ones we got.
Being in the first round, this is absurd. It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not hard, but it sucks.
Yeah.
It's the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what the fuck Star Wars Forces of Destiny is. This game is fucking fantastic. This is probably the most fun I've ever had a Star Wars game that wasn't the Lego Star Wars for nostalgia. That's the most fun I've ever had in a Star Wars game.
It is the remake of the Battlefront game.
Yeah, the first new EA Battlefront.
Yeah.
I don't know if EA made it. I don't know.
EA made it. It says it right there.
I meant the other ones.
Oh.
No clue. I remember when this got announced and being like, damn, nothing in Star Wars really is coming out lately. Clone Wars, maybe, whatever. And I just remember watching the fucking gameplay trailer for this and just seeing like just the way things looked. I was like, this is awesome. And dude, that game was like legitimately like boots on the ground guns was absolutely fantastic. The heroes were a little meh. They kind of fixed that in the second one, but the second one's gun gameplay is way worse. But I mean, we don't know what this is. It looks like it's an all-woman cast Star Wars project.
It says Forces of Destiny. I don't know. Is that a show?
I don't know. It's got a weird group. These people didn't live at the same time.
Yeah.
We're going Battlefront. Oh, dude, we have to do the whole left side first. This is cancer.
It says there's 2 seasons of this. It has a 5.4 on IMDb and a 37 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Good. I guess we're doing the whole left side, then the whole right side. So the first matchup is The Empire Strikes Back versus The Revenge of the Sith.
What are we going based off of?
I don't fucking know.
Favorites or like critic? Because if it's favorite,
I mean, it's favorites because there's video games on here. You can't critically like talk about a video game.
you can.
Yeah, but we don't give a fuck what fucking like IGN
Well,
says.
then it's Revenge of the Sith.
I enjoy watching Revenge of the Sith more.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it. There's probably going to be some hate.
There's always hate.
You guys
for this
hate us
movie,
anyway,
dude.
so. I think this is almost as controversial as the last one.
So yeah, this is. It's going to be time period based for this one. So you have the original Battlefront. Well, not even really.
That is the original Battlefront.
Right. No, I meant like time period based. The original Battlefront versus Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
I mean, these might have came out at similar,
Yeah,
like
that's why-
2 or
that's-
3 year
that's why-
gaps.
that's why I
that was
took it
probably
back.
made in like 07,
That's why I took it back because I was like
04 and 07.
probably. I think it's Lego Star Wars. I mean, we didn't.
I just didn't play the other one really.
And for a Lego game being as good as this one was,
It's the greatest Lego game of all time. And dude, you know how many good Lego? Dude, that's the thing with Lego games. There's some fucking good. Like Indiana Jones is good. The Batman ones are fantastic. Jurassic World or whatever it was not great.
I didn't play
love it.
those. I don't know. But
Um,
it's Lego Star Wars for sure for us. So Lego Star Wars 3 versus The Force Unleashed 2. I mean, I think it's The Force Unleashed 2. You said you don't even know if you played the other one.
I've never played that one.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, it's
Star Wars, The Clone Wars versus Battlefront 1. I mean, it's The Clone Wars,
It's The
but that
Clone Wars.
sucks. Revenge of the Sith versus the Lego Star Wars. Or Lego, not movie. Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga.
I'm shocked they haven't made a Lego movie.
They did. It was like
I mean, they've kinda done,
what
like-
if Star Wars with Darth Jar Jar.
I didn't even watch it.
Did not either.
I think it's Revenge of the Sith. I don't think it's. Yeah.
To be fair,
guess in its own
not gonna
way.
lie, the next matchup's gonna win, and then we're gonna get to the other one, which is the real matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Force Unleashed versus the Clone Wars. I'm taking Clone
I'm
Wars.
taking the Clone Wars too.
And then this is the real debate: Revenge of the Sith or Clone Wars. I have an answer.
I have an answer too.
3, 2, 1 it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Clone
Clone
Wars.
Wars. It's just the best.
Dude, we've said it. We've said it multiple times. The Clone Wars is the best thing in Star Wars.
We're gonna hop to the other side. Oh shit, that's a weird ass picture for A New Hope.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Star Wars: A New Hope versus Star Wars Andor. It could be recency bias, but I think I like Andor better. It's just visually way more pleasing.
Oh yeah, that's not even a question. I don't know. I kind of want to go a New Hope.
You want to rock, paper, scissors?
Is that the best?
We
way
should
to
make
do it?
one of those for Star Wars. Lightsaber, pistol, force.
No,
Lightsaber beats pistol.
that doesn't work.
Force beats pistol.
Force beats lightsaber.
Wait, no. They all have
I
to.
don't know.
They have to beat each other. So how's this work? Lightsaber beats pistol.
We're not doing that. I
That
don't
wouldn't
know.
work.
Are you? I'm okay with Andor winning, I guess.
I'd rather watch Andor than A New Hope.
See, I don't think that. I think I'd rather sit down and watch A New Hope.
Well, it gets just because it's a movie. You'd rather watch a movie than a show.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna visually appealing. It's way better for Andor. Not even close.
I feel like there's a group of people fighting and they like over which one they would pick, and they probably like they wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like they're just arguing to argue. Which one do you like better? They're the same thing.
I think we should take the nostalgia aspect of A New Hope and choose that because of that. Instead of recency bias maybe taking over. I think the nostalgia.
I don't think the nostalgia outweighs though, because when I think of the fucking A New Hope, I just think of fucking like just this weird slate of like how a movie looked because it's so fucking old, dude.
Yeah, but like that doesn't. I don't think that takes away from the nostalgia aspect of it.
It's the least nostalgic of the three, by far.
I mean, just because it's the OG one, I think it's just that as a general aspect.
I mean,
of
all
nostalgia.
three of them came out 25 to fucking 30 years before we were born. So honestly, they're all nostalgic, but it's the worst of the three.
That's a hot take, though.
It's not.
It really is for the
Yeah,
vast
but
majority of people.
People suck.
I don't know. I kind of want to go A New Hope.
I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't hate like, it's not like we're arguing this versus like something that I don't like.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Star Wars The Force Unleashed versus Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Not even close. Get it out of here.
Yep.
The Force Unleashed clears that. Ooh.
The Mandalorian versus Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
That third season is that fucking bad.
I just think it was Return of the Jedi anyways.
The first season of Mandalorian, we'd have a conversation at least. Even through the second season, we'd have a conversation. The third season is fucking ass.
I don't know. I think it's just.
I guess I'm just
anyways.
a Return of the Jedi fucking hero, I guess, because I don't know when everyone decided this movie sucks. This movie's fantastic. Borderline. I would rather watch Return of the Jedi 15 times over watching the other two movies. I think it's the best. It's my favorite to watch for sure, and it's my second favorite of the three. Actually, I take that back. It's my favorite of the three. I think it's the second best of the three.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm paying Return of the Jedi.
I think it's Return of the Jedi.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens versus Jedi Survivor.
It's fucking Jedi Survivor.
Toughie here. Dude, these are fire cover arts. What
Yeah.
happened? Where'd these come from?
I think it's Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor's gameplay is fucking insane. Cal Kestis character development's insane. Have you played these games? You don't even know.
I played bits and pieces of both of them.
I think the vast majority of Star Wars fans would also pick Jedi Survivor over this movie.
I don't know. I'm going to let you have it. Oh, shit. Star Wars The Bad Batch versus Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newer one.
I think
This might be a hot take. I'm taking Bad Batch.
I'm taking Bad Batch too.
I like the first Battlefront way better than the second one, and that has Rey on the front, so I don't like it.
I didn't play the second one. I played the first one.
My issue with the second one, too, is that game was going to be Game of the Year for hype. And when it came out, it was a broken-ass game. Like, everything was fucked up.
Yeah. I think it's Bad Batch.
It also, they, like, made the fucking gun gameplay, like, fucking, like, weird. Like, the first gun gameplay was so good. And then this one, it was, like, weird. But then they made the heroes way better. The heroes and villains. Like, holy shit. The best part of this game was, like, heroes versus villains. And it would be, like, you'd either get the good, like, light side or the dark side, and you would fight each other, like a 3-on-3.
I think the Bad Batch adds a lot of depth to clones.
I think the Bad Batch is underrated.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Why is that in, like, anime style?
I kind of like it.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace versus Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Dude, these fucking cover images are, like, that one in the Revenge of the Sith are saying, this is a brand new one. I think it's Phantom, but it sucks.
I think it's Phantom too. I think I'd rather turn on that which is funny because we wouldn't have said this years ago because we always put on the second one for some reason. But I think I'd rather put on the first one now than the second one.
See, I don't know. I love watching the second one.
I do too.
But I also think it's because it has the most like bullshit that happens, which makes it not the best movie.
I mean, I think the fighting's better in the first movie. The pod racing scenes, finding Anakin, I think it's better. I think the first one's better.
The Geonosian scene is fire, though.
Mm-hmm.
The Book of Boba Fett or Kenobi?
I think this is a layup. I think it's Kenobi.
I saw some more people the other day talking shit about Kenobi. I understand the parts with Leia and her, like, the running scene and, like, the hiding her scene sucks. And, like, a lot of people don't like Reva, but, like, she's not terrible. The world knows why you fucking hate the character. You don't gotta hide the fact. There's two main points, and you guys are ridiculous, but the parts that are about Obi-Wan are good. And the scenes with Vader are good. Even the scenes with Vader and Reva are good.
I think good's not even good enough word. I think they're great. The final fight with Obi-Wan and...
Calling this the Book of Boba Fett is a fucking bullshit title. This is the book of fucking where can we fit Din into his fucking shit.
It's Kenobi. It's not even close.
I hate that they fucked Boba Fett so much. He should be one of my favorite characters. I just can't like him.
I kind of wish they just didn't bring him back.
Yeah. Star Wars Clone Wars, the original like 2D looking animation, versus Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think this is easy. It's Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I kind of want to pick the Clone Wars. I think it's
This is one of the best Star Wars games of all time.
The problem is I'm not a video game guy comparatively speaking to watching the TV show. So me saying that, I don't know.
We didn't really watch that though.
I think it's fire. I just watched it not that long ago.
It's good, but it's not as good as regular Clone Wars, and it's not as good as that game.
I mean,
A lot of people look at this as the best Star Wars game of all time and the most revolutionary Star Wars game. Honestly, a revolutionary game in and itself.
I think it turned the tide for a lot of Star Wars games, yeah.
But not even, I think just video games. Like, you didn't have to be a Star Wars fan when you played that shit. You want to rock, paper, scissor it?
No, it's fine. I got one of them earlier. You can have the Battlefront one here. I'm not that mad about it either.
Star Wars A New Hope versus Star Wars Force Unleashed. Fuck. Is this the one in the scene where he fucking, like, evaporates everyone in the forest?
He does that in the second movie, or second game, I think.
Okay. I don't really... Like, I remember, like, putting the second one into my thing. I don't remember what these games are like. I can't differentiate what happens in the two, because I played both of them.
Yeah, I kind of don't remember what happens in what either.
To be fair, I was mad young, and it was on a PSP. I don't remember anything.
I honestly am leaning towards the Force Unleashed here. Because, I mean, I remember playing this game and absolutely just obsessing over this game. People still obsess over these games. Well, this game being 20 years old.
When did that game come out?
It's not 20 years old. It was like 07 or 08, I think.
It's pushing it to be 20.
Jesus.
Can you not spell? What's going on over there?
Can't type is what I can't do. 2008 has an 8 out of 10 on IMDb.
IMDb does video games? I didn't even know that. I also don't look up ratings of video games because video games are way worse when it comes
this
to...
says 2009.
That says the Ultimate Sith Edition.
No. It's got an 8 out of 10 with 1.4 thousand.
My biggest thing with video games, I don't look up reviews of video games. I only look up gameplay because a lot of people like video games, but they're so much more like... What?
For Google reviews, 100% of people that put it on there said they love the story.
The thing with video games is that like a video game can be good, but you don't like playing those video games. I have that issue with a lot of video games where I just don't play that type of game, even though I know they're great. I'll even watch gameplay of the game.
I mean, you're kind of that way with the Cal Kestis games.
Yeah,
don't
because
like the
I just
gameplay of it.
don't love that type of game. Like, I don't want to be told what I have to do.
I think those games are
I
great.
hate those kind of games.
I think they're great. I kind of want to go the Force Unleashed.
If you feel that strongly about it, we can. Because, I mean, we like both.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi versus Jedi Survivor.
It's Return of the
Okay.
Jedi.
I thought we were about to, like...
I think Fallen Order is better than Survivor, but the problem is the gameplay in Fallen Order is not nearly as good as Survivor.
My biggest thing with those games is that, like, those are prime types of games that you could have just made it about a character that we care about. It didn't have to be a new character.
That's just part of Disney wanting to come up with
Well,
their own
it's
characters.
not even just that,
but,
too,
But
like-
the thing is, Disney did come up with a character that's actually good.
In comparison to what, though? Like,
Every
is he-
other character
Is
they
he
came up
better
with.
than any Jedi that they could have made it about? No. If this was an Ahsoka game, or an Anakin game, or an Obi-Wan game, or a Plo Koon game, or a Kit Fisto game, it's not better than any of those.
I think it's just the time period. A lot of people were dead.
That's what I'm saying. But, like, to make a Jedi, a Star Wars game that is like that type of game, we're following a storyline of a person.
I think you really need to play the games.
But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like with the way they made those games, they could have made a Clone Wars game in that style. Where you,
I kind of like the aspect of how we just get a new character and have to find out how he survived Order 66 and what he has to go through. And he's trying to do the same
it
things.
could have been about Kanan. He did the same fucking thing. That's my biggest
But
issue.
I think the thing is, Disney just wanted to make their own character.
Yeah, and we see where that's gotten them.
Well, this was really good. It's Return of the Jedi. I'm not debating that, but I think you really need to actually sit there and play the games. Okay, I don't know what you're going to say for this one.
Star Wars Bad Batch versus Star Wars Episode 1. What do you think?
I like the Phantom Menace. The Duel of the Fates, pod racing scenes, the start of the...
I think I like Bad Batch better.
I like the idea of the Bad Batch, which is what I was trying to say earlier with the depth of the clones and this and that. But I think that the Phantom Menace plays such a bigger role in the story.
Who's Death Shatter, Qui-Gon's or Tex? Don't even lie.
I think it's Tech.
It's Tex. Tech's death is way more sad. And that's crazy to think about. Good soldiers follow orders. I don't really care. We can do either. I like both of them.
I like the Phantom Menace. I think it has so much more weight to the story, clearly.
Oof. Star Wars Kenobi versus Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I mean, this is what happened last time. We had a video game versus a TV show, and I wanted to go the TV show route anyways. I like Kenobi better than this. I know that for sure. The final scene with Vader and Kenobi, I personally think is more sad than the Mustafar scene, where he's like, "I'm your brother, Anakin."
My issue with it is there's like 3 episodes in that show that mean absolutely nothing.
You gotta have develop. I mean, they
But they could have developed better than what they did. The issue with that show is there's 3 good episodes and 3 bad episodes. Or I would even say 3 great episodes and 3 bad episodes. Versus like the best Star Wars game of all time.
I still think we're also talking about how Kenobi has weight to the overarching story. The video game doesn't. I think
Video game makes you feel like you were part of the clones. You know what they went through.
and Kenobi makes you fucking cry.
Oh, dude, a lot of people don't feel that way and they hate Kenobi.
That's stupid. The final scene itself is just absolutely not final scene, but like one of the final. Well, actually, even the final scene where he's saying like goodbye to Leia and shit like that. But like, dude, when he's like, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, I did."
A lot of people don't like that.
Stupid. I don't care.
I do think that was not the route I thought they were going to go because from the basis of our knowledge, Kenobi never saw Vader all that time.
I didn't think they could top the emotion from Revenge of the Sith, and I think that they did. And they did it with, like you saying, with bad episodes in there, and they still got to that emotional level.
God, I wish we had done this show correctly. We can go Kenobi though. I do think there are 3 fucking fantastic episodes. All right, Return of the Jedi versus The Force Unleashed.
I think it's Return of the Jedi still.
That's what I was thinking too. And then we have The Phantom Menace versus Kenobi. Kenobi versus Kenobi.
I think it's The Phantom Menace. I think the weight of the Duel of the Fates carries... I think it carries this overarching story and gives depth to what happens and everything. Like the Kenobi series, I mean, sure, it's very emotional and in depth for Obi-Wan specifically, but not the overarching story, I believe. So I think it's Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I agree. Return of the Jedi versus The Phantom Menace.
I think it's Return of the Jedi.
I think
the
that as
redemption of Darth Vader from his son is just unmatched, I think.
And then we have The Clone Wars versus Return of the Jedi. And
So
we're right back.
Our final 4 was The Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi, and The Phantom Menace. Those are our final 4. I think 3 of them absolutely deserve to be there.
Yeah, The Phantom Menace is like up there, but
Clone Wars or Return of the Jedi, I think we've said it 1,000 times on this fucking show. I think it's the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars is the best piece of Star Wars that we have. Even my now fiance has even watched the Clone Wars and has said that herself. I think it's the Clone Wars.
I don't think that. I don't know if that did anything. Yeah, guys, just watch your Clone Wars. It's just so good for honestly kind of no reason, but what the fuck? Sorry, technical difficulties. But yeah, like
You don't get this so much depth from characters in the movies like you do in the Clone Wars. Like the depth of all of the characters, specifically like Anakin and even Ahsoka, even though Ahsoka's not in the movies, but Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, the depth of these characters, and then depth of characters that you think are just nobodies in the movies that get depth from the Clone Wars, and it's so good. I do think that there's some filler arcs that people don't like, but some of the filler arcs are fun.
dude, a lot of people hate the droid clone arc. I like that one. I like this. It like does the things that we've been asking for in Star Wars projects, where it's like, we want you guys to put us in a place we've never been to. That's what the Clone Wars does all the time, and I think that's why, like, especially like me and you like it so much because, like, through the first 6 movies, like we go different places, but we're seeing the same faces constantly. Like, like we watched an episode recently, and like the main character in it is a Jedi that they barely talk about. Mm-hmm. Like his most important parts in the movies are that he dies.
Yeah.
So,
like the depth you get of the characters, just everything, and it's so easy to watch too when you have a 1 to 4 episode arc where they're 20 minutes. At maximum, it's like an hour and 20 minutes, and that's not even including the intro, the outro, the credits. So, like, you're not even watching an hour and 20 minutes if it's a 4 episode arc, which isn't very many of them. There's a lot more. It probably averages to be 3 is the most common. Maybe like 2.8 or something episodes per arc, but like, it's so easy to watch. Watch it in an hour or less. And you had a whole Clone Wars arc that or arc in Star Wars you just didn't even know existed, and it just gives you so much depth to individual characters.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just the main characters. Like the person you were talking about is Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto doesn't really have much screen time at all other than getting sliced by Sidious. And then we have this arc where he goes to Grievous's lair, and it's like a huge thing where we get to meet who was his Padawan at one point, which is another character that you don't even see in the movies. That's like, okay, now...
He also gets rocked.
Wow. I didn't want to spoil that far.
Well, we didn't say by who and when, but that's the thing that's weird. Like, I think Kit Fisto, and especially because we watched that episode recently, he may be second to one character, the most underrated, underused character in Star Wars, next to Plo Koon.
Oh, it's obviously Plo Koon. If you know anything about Plo Koon and Legends.
Of that timeline.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably other answers, but... Like, of characters we get in the Clone Wars and you see in the movies, Plo Koon and Kit Fisto are so underused because they're fucking, like, great fucking characters. And, like, you just don't get to see any of it. And it's really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Especially because we get games like Cal Kestis and stuff, and, like, all these characters are shoved into the dirt. Sorry, I was just talking shit.
I think you need to give the games a shot. I think everybody would
My biggest thing is if they gave us the same type of game, graphics and everything, and it was a Clone Wars game, the Clone Wars game would be better.
I don't know. I think the game is...
I'm not saying the game's bad. It's just, especially at the point that we were at in Star Wars, where everyone's already tired of everybody just making new characters. And there's this big thing where it's like, fucking, did anybody die during Order 66 that, like... Besides the main people,
you know that if they killed 99% of people, there's still thousands of Jedi
I know,
that
but
survive.
like that also is that thing though. Is like we just keep making more and more and more.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you need to give it a chance. I think the people would agree with that.
No, that I think that's the thing. Like I've played it. It's just not my type of game. It's a good game, but like, I don't know. I don't know why the routes that they're taking are the ones that they're taking. Like, to me, Battlefield 3 should have been a way higher priority than those two games. And we still don't have Battlefield 3, even though there's been a push for 2 years to get it, especially after these two games that came out. But no, they released that other game that's in the same format as Survivor, the fucking bounty hunter game or whatever. And legitimately, I don't know a person who bought it. I don't remember what it was called. It was so bad. I watched a clip of someone riding a speeder and they fell through the fucking map.
I think I bought it, but I have never played it. Yeah. But they're making a third Jedi Fallen Order game to finish the series.
Yeah, like, there's no way in hell that should be ahead of a Battlefield 3.
Well, I think it's cool that they're ending it at 3 instead of fucking, like, 6 games later. But
Outlaws,
yeah. But, I did see something the other day that was saying that Jedi Eclipse, like the game we
got shown in 2017,
it's still in development.
Dude, they basically said it's never gonna come out.
They said it. I'm pretty sure it's projected to come out in 2028.
That game could be fire.
Yeah.
But who knows what they've changed by now? Like, it started the intro and I was like, "This is a Star Wars game."
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with the Clone Wars being the best thing in Star Wars. So
I don't think it's close either.
Yeah, it's not.
And that's the thing. Like, obviously, if you guys watch, like, we're going through our ARC episodes. You're gonna have one soon, hopefully. But like the ARC episodes, like we've gotten to some decent arcs. We haven't gotten to anywhere near what I would consider a top arc.
No,
whatsoever.
We're still not even close to it.
No, the arc that we just finished doing, and we're gonna make a video about it probably next week, is probably the best arc that we've seen. Or it's up there. It's one of the top. I don't know.
It's either the best or the second best one we've done so far.
Yeah.
I feel like we did one that was like super good.
I don't remember.
But yeah. You got anything else? No.
Watch your Clone Wars.
Watch the Clone Wars. That's it. All right. It's been My Trick Media. Thanks, guys.